the second annual Record Store Day at Grimey's.
I'm Mike Grimes, one of the co-owners of Grimey's new and Preloved Music. Record Store Day was started by one of the other owners of an independent music store. We've actually linked up Record Store Day and our outdoor sale to be to coincide with what we already celebrated anyway, because Record Store Day has just put a huge bump into it.
Give it up, the Avett Brothers!
This year has been phenomenal, the response. I think anything that promotes the mom and pop brick and mortar business of any kind, certainly a record store, is a beautiful thing.
That it'll be fine. You can't make everybody happy all of the time.
I think it's pretty important. I mean, the way that music is kind of going, there are a lot of people who don't even know what records are these days. Kids who've never even shopped in a record store because they can get it online.
It's pretty cool. I've never seen so many records in one place.
That's great that it's got such a turnout, because you always hear that record stores are dead or whatever.
This year was by far the biggest we've ever had because a lot of higher profile acts asked to be a part of Record Store Day. I venture to guess there were between 2,500 and 3,000 people through the doors the entire day. There had to be somewhere in that vicinity because there was a completely different crowd to see Mutemath than the Avett Brothers, and we had music going from noon till 8:30 that night.
I feel like this year the crowd is noticeably bigger, especially when the crowds first started gathering. It was kind of over the top.
We went through an entire afternoon with no security people except for staff, and we didn't have an issue at all. It was great. I mean, we had to turn some people away, and a few of them were a little bit miffed that they didn't get into the show, but they could hear it from outside of the gates anyway.
We had the Avett Brothers. They played early on. They were the first act, and there were people all the way behind the gates to the street and coming out of the woodwork. So yeah.
Check out the line. I mean, everyone's here to pick up these exclusives, and then Winning Jackets, the Becks, Sonic Youth stuff.
You hear them people talk about how this is the indie store's Christmas, but unless you look at that line, or when we were folding shirts and they opened this door and it was like a stampede that wouldn't end, that's when you feel it, It's exciting.
Man, I've got a huge list of crap to get, and if you want to check it out, there you go. That's all the stuff I'm getting today.
My boyfriend's looking for Radiohead.
1980s era Christian punk.
Wow.
Just because it's such an odd thing to look for, and I've already found a few, so yeah.
Really?
And then hip-hop singles. That's just my goal for the day.
Will we continue Record Store Day? Without a doubt.
The fact that it's happening, it's a day and it's being recognized, it's great. I mean, in some cities, I can't remember what city it is, but the mayor's actually spinning records at one of these independent records. So it's a good deal. I hope it continues.
We love to do these kind of outdoor events, so yeah, I mean, it's completely tailor-made for what we're all about, and yeah, I mean, Record Store Day, I can't imagine a more delightful concept.